Yeah, very good evening to all. Hope my both video and audio are perfect.
Yes, they are, sir.
Very good, very good.
Coming through along with me, or that white shirt is shining through. Very nice to you. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm very happy to be here. My sincere thanks to the Study Abroad Office and India Africa Network on the topic India World Class Educational Opportunities Across Discipline. I express my sincere thanks to Mr. Amit and Mr. Vignesh here. So my special congratulations to Bala for sharing his testimonial on robot in agriculture industry, because I'm basically a professor of computer science and engineering. So have did my doctorate in PhD in Anna University, completed in the year 2011. So I am a research supervisor. I'm guiding. I already successfully six students have successfully completed PhD, and 10 more research scholars are doing their PhD under my guidance. So I am currently working as professor and dean innovation for the Sri Sairam Engineering College, Chennai. So thank you once again. I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me to 1 minute.
It's our pleasure and honor to have you again.
Yeah. We'll go to the session. I'm going to talk about the various opportunity, especially in India. In India. So hope I'm a teacher, no? So as an Indian, I'm proud to say that India has the best teachers in the world. If we compare our Indian teachers to other country teachers, they have more responsibility to make the students as a successful learner. This is what the strength, the very first strength I want to highlight here. Those are really interested to pursue your program in India. So as a teacher, I would like to give you the guarantee that India is a very good place, and the teacher over here are highly uh, having the towards the encouragement. We are here to motivate you, to encourage you to go for a successful graduates. This was the first commitment I would like to give you. And with the effective learning system, India has successfully utilized its vast human resources. The resources are high with respect to manpower. Resources with respect to infrastructure are very good in almost all the educational colleges, institution in India. And the next thing is the India is standing in the global arena with the specific mantra, that is unity in diversity. Unity in diversity. So that is our the success behind our mantra. We have different states, we have different culture, we have different religions, we have different caste, we have different the other things. But still, India is standing in the global arena with this, with a pride of its mantra, unity in diversity. And so India got independent in the year 1947. That time, only 20 universities were there, and 695 colleges were there. But today, we have around 800 universities, whereas colleges have increased to more than 45,000 education institutions we have in India. So out of total colleges, 37 percentage belong to arts and humanities, commerce and management. 16 percentage of education institutions are offering engineering and technology. 4 percentage of the institutions are offering education institution. Then 4 percentage institutions are medical colleges. 2 percentage institutions are teaching law. 0.5 percentage are agriculture institutions. Now the rate is bit increasing because of the demand on agriculture. and 0.1 percentage veterinary, and 1 percentage, the rest of the things are 1 percentage. So we have the different varieties. If you come to India, so India is a very good place for all kind of education. So the strength of our country is the gross enrollment ratio. The higher education in India is 27.1 percentage. I'm talking about the statistics of 2019 and 20, which is an improvement from the previous year, 26.3. So we have a system called All India Survey on Higher Education. So this body will collect the details from all the institutions across the country and has given the report. Based on that, it is the gross enrollment ratio, GER, is 27.1 percentage. So it is a very good point, and we are trying to reach 30 percentage in the next year. So we have our short-term plans and long-term plans too. So, and with respect to the funding agencies available in India, we have various funding agencies are in India. These funding agencies are providing fund or encouraging the graduates, those who are studying in education institution, to do their research on and innovation on various things. So, University Grant Commission, Indian Council of Science, Social Science Research, National Council for Educational Research, All India Council for Technical Education, Department of Science and Technology, Department of Biotechnology, Council of Science and Industrial Research, Defense Research and Development Organization. So we have the Department of Biotechnology, Department of Coal, Department of Ocean Development, Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, Indian Council for Medical Research, Indian Space Research and Organization, Department of Space, Ministry and Communication and Information Technology. So we have many more funding agency and research organizations are here. With the aim to promote research and development and innovation in India, for especially for those who are studying in Indian educational institutions. So, if you look at the architecture, higher education architectures, we have the 7 pillars. The first pillar is curriculum and pedagogy. So curriculum and pedagogy is we are very strong in curriculum and pedagogy, even the latest pedagogical ICT, information communication system. So the entire world is experiencing the pandemic. From March 2020. So around 2 years, we are experiencing pandemic. So, but still education is going with the help of ICT enabled pedagogy. We have strong infrastructure to provide education through online. And the second, the pillar of our higher education architecture is faculty. The qualified faculty members, we have statutory bodies to monitor the qualification and the staff of faculty members. The third is research. I have some more points with respect to research in my later study. I will talk about the research. And we have strong partnership with institutions. We have strong partnership with other industries in and around India and abroad. Then we have the infrastructure, very good infrastructure with respect to ICT, with respect to the domain areas, and the funding. Most of the institutions being funded by the private organization, and we have good governance and the leadership. We have the Ministry of Education. Earlier it was called as Ministry of Human Resource and Development. Now it is Ministry of Education. So these are all the 7 major pillars of higher education architectures. Say really India is marching towards with respect to higher education. So we are all talking about the good governance plays mainly focused on institutional development, and so it's mainly focused on quality initiatives, quality sustains, and quality enhancement. So we are purely depending on. We believe on quality initiatives. We believe on quality sustenance, and we believe on quality enhancement. I want to give a small definition for quality. Quality, Q for quest of innovation. So in my institution, Sairam Engineering College, I am working as Dean Innovation. innovation. You know what do you mean by innovation? Innovation is nothing but invention multiplied by commercialization. You may be wondering how an educational professor, how a professor can talk about commercialization, how commercialization has happened at educational institutions. It is need of the hour. Innovation is need of the hour. You and me must innovate something. So the definition for innovation says invention multiplied by commercialization. Invention is nothing but your new idea, and commercialization is nothing but making money. You may have plenty of money to invest, but if you don't have any new idea, then you can claim it as an innovation. The same time, you may have new ideas. If you're not able to commercialize it, you cannot claim it as innovation. So the first Q I refer it is quest of innovation. India is promoting this innovation ecosystem in each and every institutions. Students, those who are going to study in India, will reap the benefit of this first letter Q, quest of innovation. The second U refers to upgradation of curriculum. We are keep on upgrading the curriculum. All the education institutions are triggered up to revise their curriculum when and there, based on the demand of the industry, based on the need of the and the third A, QAA, is nothing but active student support. We have active student support system. We have internal student support system, external student support system. We are all the students, those who are studying in Indian institutions, will be monitored by the set of faculty members, set of governing bodies. The L refers to leadership and governance. So we are very strong in leadership. We are very strong in governance. Our educational system is the best proof for leadership and governance. And I refers for infrastructure. As I mentioned earlier, we are very strong in infrastructure. Even today's pandemic, we are sustaining with with pride, with because of the infrastructure. And teaching, learning, and T is for teaching, learning, and evaluation. And Y is yield for research, consultancy, and extension. So nowadays, you should focus on. Gone are the days. Those who are studying in educational institution, they will focus only on their book, only on paper, only on exams, only on pass percentage. But today's trend has totally changed. We have to involve and devote our time for innovation ecosystem, where you have startups, you have entrepreneurship. So education institution in India have started talking about startups. We are started talking about entrepreneurship. We have started talking about intellectual property rights. These are all part of education system of Indian education system. So I was telling no the people. So the leadership and governance. The L, quality. L refers to leadership and governance. The best example is our former. I just want to refer two of our honorable presidents of India, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. He was the second president of India. He was a teacher. He was a teacher in a college, and another very famous personality, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, was a professor. So I'm very happy to say that educational institutions have developed even the president of our nations. It's great salute and honor to the faculty members and education system of India. If you look at the national education policy, we were following the old educational policy, which was framed around 35 years back. I think it's 1986, when the architect of modern India, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, was the Prime Minister of India. And it takes around 35 years. Now we are all living in the golden era of Indian education system. A lot of reformation has been taken with respect to educational system. We are getting the benefit. Some of a few of the things I can list it out for your benefit. 1 minute. So we have the systems 10 plus 2. Now it is going to become 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, and budget for education has increased from 4.43% to 6%. Then all courses available in regional languages. So it is a good initiative of government of India. As I said earlier during my initial presentation, initial talk, India unity and diversity. We have different languages, so the mode of study in English, this new education policy, new educational policy is providing a way for our education students to have the courses on the regional languages and a single common entrance system for all colleges, coding lessons available from class 6, no hard divide in streams, and the colleges to become interdisciplinary courses. So we are going to have the systems like degree awarding autonomous institutions, University of Eminence. When I look at other initiatives of Government of India, we have National Student and Faculty Startup Policy 2019. So to promote the entrepreneurship and managing intellectual property right, intellectual property right is very, very important for the people of the owners of the idea. So to protect your idea, intellectual property rights are very much helpful. You have patent, you have copyright, you have the geographical indications, you have a trademark. So these are all various types of intellectual property rights. Students, if you really invent something, if you really innovate something, you have to go for intellectual property right to protect your rights so that you can make it as a startup, you can make it as you can become an entrepreneur over a period of time. And technology licensing, this national student and faculty startup policy is providing technological licensing and equity sharing in startups and entrepreneurships. We have national innovation and startup policy. The it's based on the recommendation given by Professor Ashok Junjunwala as a professor of Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. So to bring the ecosystem, innovation ecosystem into educational institutions. Gone are the days we were focusing on educational ecosystem. Now it became innovation and startup ecosystem. So we have, if you take the statistics of 2018-19, the education institution have filed a lot of patents. So I have seen recently. I got an opportunity to see the statistics, state-wise statistics. So Maharashtra, one of the states of India, the education they filed around 4,197 patents. Tamil Nadu has filed 2,382. Karnataka, another states of India, 2,138. This is statistics says. So slowly we are promoting. These are all the outcome of the initiatives taken by the government of India. The next thing, next strength of our education institution, I want to highlight that India is promoting sustainable development goals of United Nations. We all know United Nations has given 17 sustainable development goals to its member states to protect the people. It's talking about three P's: people, peace, and prosperity. So in order to ensure the prosperity, in order to protect the planet, in order to protect the people, in order to enhance the prosperity, these 17 goals have been recommended by United Nations, and India is 100% implementing with its national policy. All the states have adopted, all the districts have adopted. Why not? All the education institutions are adopting. I'm very proud to say that the institution which I am working, Sairam institutions, have adopted this sustainable development goals. All our projects, all our findings, all our programs are aligned or linked with the sustainable development goals. See, the 17 sustainable development goals, the first goal is talking about no poverty. Second goal is talking about zero hunger. Third goal is talking about good health and well-being. Fourth goal is talking about quality education. Fifth goal is talking about gender equality. Sixth goal is talking about clean water and sanitation. Seventh goal is talking about affordable and clean energy. Eighth goal is talking about decent work and economic growth. Ninth Sustainable Development Goal is talking about industry, innovation, and infrastructure. 10th goal is talking about reduced inequalities. 11th goal is talking about sustainable cities and communities. 12th goal is talking about responsible consumption and production. 13th goal is talking about climate action. 14th goal is talking about life below water. 15th goal is talking about life on land. 16th goal is talking about peace, justice, and strong institutions. And finally, the 17th goal is talking about partnership for the goals. So partnership is very, very important, my dear friends. Institution must come forward for partnership. Countries must come for partnership. I will tell you the partnership between India and Africa in at the end of my thing. So these 17 goals being promoted by India and all the institutions. So if you come to India and if you study in any one of the educational institution in India, so you will experience. Why I'm saying is these are promoting the students to start their project from the society, from the village. So if you formulate your problem, Mr. Bala is here. He is doing a tremendous work on agriculture. He definitely would have started his work from the village. Definitely would have started or formulated his problem from the field. So the modern education system, Indian education system, is promoting our students to formulate the problems from society. If you start your problem at society, your problem will end up at society. Rather, if you start your problem at library, your problem, your product, or your paper will end up at library. That is a small mantra. So India is promoting. With respect to research and development, India ranks number 3 in the world in terms of research output. China is leading with 20.67%. US is leading with the second, getting in the second place with 16.54, and India is 5.31 and getting the third place. So it's another strength of you to do your program in India. So we need to focus on impact and translation of this knowledge into wealth, into into wealth. So underline the word wealth. Already I have insisted commercialization. So now there's a time to the Indian institution has realized to translation or how the translation is important, the knowledge to wealth. And we have some challenges need to complete the cycle of innovation. As I said, no innovation ecosystem consisting of the, the education system. We have to study, we have to apply it. So we need to provide opportunity for the students to uh, bring their ideas, and the idea need to be trained with the help of or reformed with the help of a lot of boot camps and the prototype. We have to encourage them to develop prototype. We have to encourage them to develop products. Once the products are developed, we have to ask them to go for intellectual property right. We can ask them to go for setting up of a startup. Over a period of time, these particular students, those who are completing the graduation, will become an entrepreneur. So you will not be a job seeker, you will become a job provider. That is the reason behind it. And India is Indian educational institutions are focusing more on research, and we are encouraging students to do their project from the society. So it is another added advantage of the people, those who are studying in India. So see, we are promoting multidisciplinary in educational institutions. Students from one discipline can collaborate with other disciplines, so that so in the interdisciplinary project will definitely give some solution for the society or the people, those who are in real need. We have the strong ecosystem, monitoring system by the government of India. We have national innovation and startup policy. We have IIC, we have Yukti 2.0. So I want to say something about Yukti 2.0. It is providing opportunity for all the education institutions. It's a government initiative where the students can provide their innovative ideas, submit their innovative ideas in the Government of India portal, Yukti 2.0 portal. So the team will review and they will provide the support in form of funding or in form of mentoring. And we have Kabila, we have Arya. These are all helping the education institutions to go for this. So over the past 5 years, India has established training centers across 14 African countries, mainly ICT, through which students can get an Indian degree from the comfort of his or her home. Already the initiatives have been taken with the help of India and Africa partnership. So Indian governments to provide, will have planning to provide 50,000 scholarship for African students. So this country's Study in India program, there is a program called Study in India, will be expanded in 30 African countries. These are all some of the things. And India has officially launched an event, E-Vidya Bharati and Arya Bharati project by External Affairs Ministers on October 9th, 2019. So if you surf the internet, you will get more about EVBAB program. And the pilot project in Ghana in collaboration with India-Ghana Kofi Annan Center of Excellence in Information, Communication and Technology has received enthusiastic participation from learners in traditional as well as emerging fields like big data and artificial intelligence. So we have successfully conducted the India-Africa Higher Education and Skill Development Summit on
Dr. Robin?
Yes, yes.
Dr. Robin, we do have a time constraint.
Yeah.
So on the last point, if you could take a minute or two to bring us to a conclusion.
Yeah.
We have the FAQs also because participants usually have questions for you as well.
Yeah.
So we look for that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, these are all my points. I have almost completed. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. If you need another minute or so to wind up, that's fine. We can wait.